Listen, I almost didn't want to make this video because I felt like I covered everything from previous videos about Vince McMahon coming back. But then I saw that little midget from New York's tweet. I'm like, wow, man, you are a grown ass man and you talking like that about fake wrestling? It's like, wow, you gotta see this guy's tweet, man. That's like, you need mental help when it comes to this fake wrestling stuff. I'm like, wow, man, there's no way you have a girlfriend. There's no way. Like, he brags about getting views, getting subs, right? I'm like, how do you have that many subs, but yet you don't have a girlfriend, but yet you don't get no women? Dog, I'm too distracted by the females that I deal with in my personal life to care about Stephanie stepping down as CEO. I would never say, oh, this company is doomed. I'm like, bro, are you 12 years old? Don't you got better stuff to worry about in this world? Like, what is wrong with you, dude? He don't get laid at all. That's small penis energy. See, I can tell when a guy gets no women. Look at his tweets. You can just tell he gets no women. Bro, you care too much about this fake wrestling stuff, dog. Like, why do you care so much? If you hate the WWF so much, don't watch. I don't get it. How do you have that many subs and you get no women? I can just tell, dog, you get no action when it comes to that bedroom. Look, having over 100K subs will not make you grow taller. You will always be a 5'2" midget. I don't care how many views you get, subs, whatever. You will always be a gray beard little midget with a hat who gets no women. No, I don't talk like that about fake wrestling. He said this company is doomed because Stephanie McMahon stepped down. Wow, woo! What am I doing here? It's like, dude, he has no girlfriend, dog. I'm keep on saying it. If I had a girlfriend and she caught me acting like that over fake wrestling, most likely she would dump me. You know why? She will view me as a dork, as a damn nerd who cares more about fake wrestling than her. She will laugh at me. Any woman will laugh at you, dog. Unless she's a fan of fake wrestling, every other girl will either dump you or she will try to look for somebody else who's more mature. Good Lord, like, why do I gotta come on here and just put people in their place? I made countless videos about this topic a long time ago, even before Vince McMahon stepped down. I made a video saying if Vince was to leave, he would either put Shane or Nick Khan or Stephanie in charge. I said, most likely, he will be a puppet master behind the scenes. That's what happened. Stephanie, she never wanted the job in the first place. She was always the interim CEO. She never wanted it. Vince gave her the damn job because that's his kid, that's his blood. That company needs to be run by a McMahon. That's why he put her in charge. She never wanted the job. This was always temporary. What are we doing here? Why are you crying about why are you crying about this news? This ain't news. I was counting the days of when this was going to happen. This was temporary. Stephanie does not want to be in charge of this company. She never wanted it. She wants her old job back, and now she has her old job back because Vince is back. There's no point of being a CEO if your father is on a damn board. You might as well go back to your old job. That's what she's doing. This ain't news. This is not news. She was always a temporary CEO. Vince gave her the job. It's his right to take it back. She don't want it. This has nothing to do with her stepping down because she does not like her father. Are you insane? She loves that man. She worships her father. She wouldn't be rich if it wasn't for her father. So why the hell would she step down because, oh, she don't like Vince? Dude, that's her father. That's his seed. Dude, it's called a family business. I made a video about it. If Jerry Jones from the Cowboys was to leave the Cowboys, guess what? His son will take over. If Jerry Jones dies tomorrow, his son, Stephen Jones, will take over the business. Just like George Steinbrenner's son took over the Yankees. Just like Al Davis' son, Mark Davis, took over the Raiders. The WWF, that's a family-owned business. It's a mom and pop business. It will always be ran by a McMahon. And someday, it will be ran by one of Stephanie's kids or Shane's kids. It will be run by a McMahon. Who cares who's running it? Like, wow, what world are we living in? This dude said this company is going to die because Stephanie is stepping down. Like this company was doing any better when Vince was gone. Dude, this has been some of the worst 8 months for the WWF in their history. Let that sink in. Let me say that once again for the people in the back. These past 7-8 months that Vince has been gone, how long, whatever, this company has been at its worst state ever. Look at the ratings, look at the ticket sales. That's all I'm saying. Look at the ratings since he's been gone. These fools are saying, now our fun is gone. This has been some of the best 8 months ever. I'm like, what? I've seen no difference. Bayley was booked better under Vince. I'm like, Gunther was booked better under Vince. Matt Riddle was booked better under Vince. What are we doing here? Drew Mack was booked better under Vince. So how was H doing anything better? Wow, like, versions. Stop acting like women don't exist. That's how people act over fake wrestling. You act like women don't exist. I focus on getting laid. I don't focus on what's happening behind the scenes. Who cares if Stephanie is stepping down? She never wanted the job in the first place. I focus on getting dates. I focus on getting laid by females, man. I don't care about what's going on when it comes to business, when it comes to the WWF. They are not making me no money. Are they making me millions? No. So what do I care? It's my job to watch. That's all. I'm just a fan like you, man. Who cares, man? Like, why are fans acting like they are owed something? Dog, if you don't like what you're watching, don't watch, dog. Take your ass to All Elite Wrestling if you don't like what's going on with the WWF. God, it's like, wow, you gotta see this guy's tweets. That little midget, he needs help. mental health. What are his fans doing, right? If you are a fan of him, dog, send him money to get this guy laid. That's all. Maybe that will make him a better person. Maybe that will help him put fake wrestling in perspective. It's not the end all be all, bro. It's not going to affect your money. Why do you care? Like all these donations that he gets, dog, you gotta spend money on getting laid first, right? Give him money to get laid. Find him a hooker. Something. Anything. Maybe that will make him a freaking better person. Like, wow, man. Crying over wrestling. And I saw a tweet. Somebody in his comments said, quit yapping and quit crying. And I'm like, wow, bravo. Facts. Stop crying. Stop yapping. Who cares, man? Like, bro, you in your 40s, man, you got a great beard. Like, who cares about fake wrestling? Like, I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love wrestling. Not to a point where I'm saying, oh, Vince McMahon is back. This brand is doomed. Like, wow, man, like, kids in high school act like that. Right? See, now I see why there's nobody on this earth who wants to have kids with this guy. Bro, you in your 40s, there's no woman on this earth who wants to get knocked up by you by now. It's never going to happen. See, that's a you problem. Bro, I gotta fight women off with a stick not to get them knocked up. Tons of women want me to get them knocked up. That's not you. Like, that's definitely not you. You would never get somebody knocked up. Who the hell would want you as their husband or freaking father? Acting like that over something you have no control over. Why are you caring? 3,000 likes off that tweet? What? Wow, man. That's insane. Why are people co-signing that? If you don't like what you watch, don't watch, bro. At the end of the day, Triple H is still in charge. He will always be in charge. They already said it. Triple H, his job is safe. Vince will most likely give him tips. But overall, Vince can't be in both places at the same time. Vince is on the board. He can't run these shows at the same time. That's too much. He will give Triple H tips, pointers. That's all. Like I said, Vince is a puppet master. That's all Stephanie was. She was his puppet. She never wanted that job. She reluctantly took that job. She never wanted it. Now that Vince back, it's all fine now. She can go back to her old job. So please do not pay attention to any rumors saying, oh, she stepped down because she don't like Vince. No, she does not want that job. She never wanted it. She said it a long time ago. She does not want to run this company. She likes her job where she's at. So what's the problem? So, like, just because you hate Vince, don't spread false rumors that are factually not true. See, that's why I'm here. That's why I deserve more followers, more subs to spread the word, because I'm the only guy who got sense. There's a guy on Twitter. His name is I think Kevin Castle. Look at his tweets. It's quite obvious. He sneak disses that little midget from New York. Look at his tweets. It's facts. he sneak disses that little midget from New York without actually saying his name. I ain't lying. Go look at his tweets. I know who he's talking about. He's referring to that little dwarf from New York who takes fake wrestling too seriously. God, man. Woo! Wow, who acts like that? Why do you care? This brand is owned by Vince. Obviously, he was going to cut back any damn way. That's his company, bro. He was the one who gave Steph that job in the first place. It was his decision. He recommended Stephanie. What's the problem? Okay, now it's Vince's job is back now. Okay, so who cares? Move on. Raw ain't that much better. In fact, hold on. He said this brand is doomed, right? He said this company is doomed. Look at his tweet from last night. He said Raw was trash and it was boring. That's what he said. Before Stephanie stepped down, that's what he tweeted last night. He said Raw was boring, it was trash, it was dull. That's what he said. So by your logic, this brand was doomed before Stephanie stepped down. By your logic, you damn dwarf. Oh my God, this guy. Wow, man, I don't get it. This guy needs help. Mental, I think he's bipolar, right? That's bipolar vibes, right? Where you don't stand on things that happen like damn near last night. Whereas it's like you are a totally different person the next day. That's bipolar. Last night, who ran Raw? It was Triple H. Stephanie does not run these shows. It's all Triple H. But last night you said Raw sucked. You said Raw was trash on your Twitter page. That's what you said, dog. Right? Last time I checked, Stephanie was still in charge as the CEO. But last night you just said Raw was trash. It sucked. It was boring, right? Now the next day you're saying Stephanie's gone. Now this brand is doomed. Like what? How? You was not saying anything positive about these shows the past couple of months. You see what I'm saying? You was not saying anything positive about Raw or SmackDown since Vince has stepped down. So what the fuck is the difference? Now, if it's true that the WWF was sold to Saudi Arabia, who cares? How is that your concern? I don't get it, man. Y'all got bills, right? Y'all have a life. I have a life. Them being sold is not going to affect my paycheck. Them being sold is not going to get me laid by a female. Them being sold is not going to help me pay my bills. Why do I care? Who cares? Why do I care about what happens to Sami Zayn? Is Sami Zayn going to pay my bills? He is rich. He will be fine. So who cares? Like people, you kids, man, y'all got a rude awakening. Once y'all become adults, about this fake wrestling stuff does not matter in the whole grand scheme of things. Like nobody cares, man. Why are so many people making a big deal about this company being sold? You should have seen this coming years ago. This was going to happen. But dude, I guarantee nothing will change. People will still have the same jobs by your logic, right? I guess they are going to fire Drew, Roman. They're gonna fire Brock, right? So by your logic, they are going to fire all the wrestlers, all the talent to hire wrestlers from Saudi Arabia, right? You say this brand is doomed, right? So they are going to fire all their top guys to sign guys from Saudi, right? So are we going to crown a world champion from Saudi Arabia? Like, what are we talking about here? Who cares? This company will be ran the same way, hence why Vince McMahon is back. The Saudis, they don't know a damn thing about professional wrestling. You know why? They thought the Ultimate Warrior was still alive. Let me say that once again, if you can't hear me. They thought that Andre the Giant was still alive. They thought the Ultimate Warrior was still alive. They tried to book the Ultimate Warrior for a Saudi show. They don't know a damn thing about professional wrestling, hence why Vince McMahon is back. Listen, hence why Vince McMahon is back to help guide things, to help things stay under control. They need Vince. That's why the Saudis want him in charge of everything, because they don't know about professional wrestling. Vince McMahon is going to teach them about professional wrestling. They don't know a damn thing. Now, I had this idiot tell me that this company is doomed. Oh my God, man. Are you people trying to troll me for a reaction? It's like people, like, they want to piss me off on purpose now. This dude said there's going to be no more women's division. Oh my God. Let me repeat. This retarded idiot said they are going to get rid of the women's division. Let that sink in for just a second. Do you know how much backlash they will? Do you know how much backlash they will take if they fired every female on their roster? Dog, they allow females to wrestle in Saudi Arabia now. So what are you talking about? Dude, this is business. That's it. This is a money grab. That's all. This is a money grab. Vince McMahon is using them as puppets. At the end of the day, this was a money grab. Things will not change when it comes to this company. This was a money grab. This was business. That's all. The Saudis, they love professional wrestling. They wanted a piece of the WWF. That's all. This is like their stock, really. This is nothing. This is a bowl of nothing. This is not a big deal. Nothing will change. They will still air on Fox. They will still air on a USA network. Nothing will change. Nothing. So, are they going to fire the damn announce team now to hire guys from Saudi? Like, what? So, are they going to fire all the Americans on this roster to hire people from Saudi Arabia? So, is Triple H being fired to hire a guy from Saudi Arabia? Like, wow. So, will Roman Reigns be dethroned by a no-name wrestler from Saudi Arabia? By your logic. Right? So, will the Usos be dethroned by a tag team who is from Saudi Arabia? That's what you're saying. If you think these guys are going to take control of this brand by that much, then I guess you might as well fire Drew McIntyre. You might as well fire Bobby Lashley. You might as well fire the whole roster by that dumb logic. Nothing will change. I guarantee it on the Holy Bible. Nothing will change, dog. When am I ever wrong? I told you Stephanie will be a puppet for Vince McMahon, and that's what she was. She never wanted this job. Hell, she was chilling on vacation And then Vince had to step down and he called in his daughter to run things because the board wants a McMahon to run things. So they called on Stephanie because she's a McMahon. They want a McMahon to run the company no matter what. That's the only reason they brought her back. Like, wow, man. I'm gonna say it again, nothing will change with this company. This is a money grab. That's all. This is solely a money grab. Vince wanted shitloads of money and he got it, but he's still gonna run this company the way he always runs it. The Saudis, they don't know a damn thing about professional wrestling. They are just fans who wanted a piece of the WWF, but they don't know a damn thing about this product. They just wanted a piece of the pie. That's all. This could have been Disney, Netflix. Anybody could have bought this company, and nothing was going to change. The Saudis, they want a McMahon to run the company. The Saudis, dog. Vince McMahon is their pimp. He pimps them for everything they got. I mean, don't they have like a huge contract worth over like $500 million to run shows in their country? Dog, he is their pimp. It's like, dog, Vince McMahon convinced the Saudis that Goldberg is still a top guy. Let that sink in. The Saudis still think the Undertaker can still go. They don't know a damn thing about pro wrestling. So what made you think they have the knowledge to change anything about this brand? Nothing. They are just fans who wanted to buy the WWF, but they are going to let Vince McMahon do his thing. Vince McMahon has pimped these people for millions of dollars for the past 5 years. So what power will they have? Nothing. They are going to do everything that Vince tells them to do. Let me say it again. They thought the Ultimate Warrior was still alive. That's it. I'm done.